Let's move on to our second main topic today. And our second main topic today gets sent in to us by Tim S., who writes, do you think Warner Brothers / DC should stick to solo films from now on? Audiences are loving Joker, and it's financially successful. Shazam was a critical and financial success. Aquaman hit $1 billion, whereas Justice League and Batman vs. Superman were failures. Well, it depends on what your definition of failure is. It seems they have more success with solo films than shared films. What do you think? All right, thanks a lot for the question, Tim. And first of all, I want to address this thing about saying Batman vs. Superman and Justice League were failures. That's up for debate. I mean, Batman vs. Superman made money. Anytime a studio makes a movie that brings in cash over and above what they spent on it, that's a good day. Now, did it make as much as it should have? Did it reach its potential? Was it as good as it should have been? Did people overwhelmingly love it? Those are all fair things to say. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, when a studio spends a ton of money on making a movie and they end up making more money than they spent, for them, that's a good day at the office. That's a good day at the office. And Justice League, it broke even. It more than broke even. So, were they overwhelmingly successful with the fans and critics? No, not necessarily. I like them, but I don't count. But I like those movies. But anyway, let's put that aside for a second. DC is on a streak right now, as far as I'm concerned. Aquaman, which I always knew would be successful, but hell, even I, who always knew would be successful, I swore up and down it wouldn't hit $800 million. And what did it do? Blew right by that, crossed into the $1 billion club. And it's a fun little movie. It's not the best DCEU movie, but it is a fun, enjoyable movie. I have a good time watching Aquaman. Then they put out Shazam. I've run out of words to talk about how much I love that movie. Shazam to me is it's wonderful. I love this film. It is my second favorite DCEU film, just behind Man of Steel. But I love Shazam. I thought it was great. Didn't make a ton of money at the box office. Didn't make a ton, but at least it did more than break even. So there's that. But the critics loved it. Fans loved it. It's a fantastic movie. I love that movie. Now we've got Joker out. Vast majority of the critics like it, despite what some people want to have. Some people are spinning this thing as, oh, the critics hate it, but the fans. No, the critics really like it. A clear majority of critics love Joker. So let's just be clear about that fact, okay? A significant majority of the critics love Joker. So let's just set that aside. But the critics like it. It's winning festival awards. The audiences are digging it. I loved it. It set the opening weekend box office record. Hell, it made more money opening weekend. Joker made more money opening weekend than Justice League did. Wrap your heads around that. Joker made more money opening weekend than Justice League did. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So you're not wrong to suggest that DC, Warner Brothers with their DC properties are on a roll. They absolutely are. But here's the question. Is the secret to the success the fact that these are solo movies? Is that the magic ingredient? Is that the magic mushroom? Eat this. Be a solo movie and everything will be great. You'll make money and fans will love it and all that kind of stuff. And what I got to say to that is no, that's not it. The thing is, the last 3 movies they've made have just been higher quality movies. I'm not saying Aquaman is amongst the top best DCU movies made, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, they have made 3 quality movies in a row. And you could have made a quality movie with a team-up movie. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have 8 lead characters, 2 lead characters, 1 lead character. I don't believe there's some magic formula that, by making it one person and the one lead character, that makes the movie better. That I don't buy into that. That is not necessarily true. If that were the case, then Avengers movies wouldn't work. Because they don't follow the formula of one person in a movie at a time. So I got to say, no, I don't agree with that at all. Now, there is benefit to them focusing on solo movies right now in the sense that it allows them to put more attention just into the character at hand. They're not worried. DC has been very public about this. They're not worried right now about universe building. They're not worried all that much right now about crossovers. They're just keeping their focus right now on, let's break it down. Let's simplify things a little bit right now, because come on, even if you're the biggest DC fan in the world, you and I will acknowledge that they've a little bit of a rough start. So what they did, like a good coach of the sports team, say, okay, let's break it down. Let's get back to the fundamentals. Let's go back to the starting blocks and start with just some good, strong movies. Let's not distract ourselves with shared cinematic universe. Let's not distract ourselves with crossovers. Let's just take some good, rich characters that we love and just make some good movies with them for now. And let's focus on that. And I think whether it was a team-up movie or a solo Shazam movie, I still think if they applied that philosophy, they could increase their chance for success. But it's not just because it's a solo movie, in my opinion. I like what DC is doing right now. Now, make no mistake, some people are worried this means there's never going to be another Justice League movie. There will be. They'll get to it. But right now, they're focusing on reestablishing their foundations. Build a foundation of quality movies that our audiences enjoyed and start to trust our brand. And I think they're succeeding. Personally, I think they're succeeding. They're on a nice little streak. I am nervous about Birds of Prey. I don't think that movie looks any good, to be honest. But I can't wait to see what Patty Jenkins is a goddess, in my opinion. As long as she's directing Wonder Woman 84, I got huge hopes for Wonder Woman 84. We've had 3 wins in a row. We'll see what happens with Birds of Prey. Who knows? Just because I didn't like there's been lots of trailers I haven't liked, and then I ended up loving the movies. Let's see what happens there. But even if Birds of Prey isn't any good, but Wonder Woman 84 is, that'll be 4 out of 5 for the last 5 films. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I like the philosophy that they have right now, but it's not some magic formula that it's one character. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's what I think about that. What do you guys think? Do you share my opinion? Do you have some different points of view on that? I want to know what you think. Jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right.